game. You just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Love that throw. I'll tell you, he keeps making more of those. Wayne Stadium and this incredible crowd is going to be going nuts. We've called games here plenty of times in the past. This is one of the best venues in all of college football. This guy right now is heating up at the QB position. Watch out. It's going to be a sonic boom in here.
He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Dicker trying to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Wake Forest's offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. You've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat seeker in this one.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many games.
The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Hokies will punt this one away. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room here thanks to this senior defender. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30. The inside. Touchdown, Hokie. Interception with a great return for the score.
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick sixes? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick Six, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And extra point. They get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Cincinnati looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant war. This is a program with keys for trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are. As the team's there,
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This defense takes one back to the house.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift they can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And how about that play by that giant mountain of a man on the defensive line? They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds and complete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Finds his man. It's Riggs. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Hokies in the hurry-up.
I think to be a good 3rd down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year. But you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and football off.
Here's the handoff. They get him stopped after he picked up a 5 to the 28. The Hokies with just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, and I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. the catch. It's Suggs. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Demon Deacons cover the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they're marking down at the 48-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Off play action on 1st down. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. High the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Hokey, high, tech, VPI got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built, just a tough group of individuals.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge all week long. They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. He was showing off those wide receiver skills out of the backfield, making that diving grab.
And if you're going to be a running back nowadays, you're going to the wide receiver throws during practice. Like, you have to be a weapon that we can use all over the field. And you see why. He's got mitts. He looks like a wide receiver.
Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Hokies are in a hurry-up. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that front. He'll go to the sneak. Scores on the sneak. The mantra is always finish. They're trying to do that here in the regular season of this Week 12 performance.
And what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back in this offense. I'll tell you what, it is impressive to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still on the ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the catch. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabs it in the middle. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The give to the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Finds his man. It sucks. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Going downfield for the big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Demon Deacons send out the punt unit. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that one's incomplete. Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that, and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team, is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Demon Deacons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. He makes the grab. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on third down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Good pick up on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down after the third. Wants to go up top on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was loose and out the gate. It doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. take on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Second down.
Rolls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Short gain there. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little wait for us. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a three-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that. Guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
This is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Brings up second down.
Red pass, it's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wake! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in a game.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. It's a draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And the Hokies racing to the line in a hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it sucks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. To the air on second down. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Fires left. Makes the grab. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give to the back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The snap sets up the throw. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Hokies decide to punt it away. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They booted away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They're working that outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Looking to go up top, and time's running out the half. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kid. Nice job.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
And the Hokies will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Got his man quickly. And the ball's loose in the backfield. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a lot of ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And he's all bottom, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Gets rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that bad. This offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chain. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To the ground with the back. There he goes. Touchdown, Hokie. And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive in the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Lining up for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 19 over Old Dominion. Sunbelt, Funbelt. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should roll.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Fast completion move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Suggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but not more than that. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gives it to the back on the draw. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Right down the middle. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the completion. Back to the passing game. Catch in the middle. It's crispy. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Virginia Tech.
They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, rookie.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
48, Wake Forest, 7.
Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
To the wideout. Marked down at the 42. 2nd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Slithers into space. Lots of running room. He's at the top. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense winning points on the board. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll try to tack on one more.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. Middle Tennessee is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Western Kentucky. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
2nd down.
Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw tackle almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down.
3 plays down. It's 4th down.
He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
First and 10.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous. Chewed up a big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Second down coming up.
It's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Demon Deacons come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
He's going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after a short gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he stops, and it'll be 1st down. The receiver on the jet sweep. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They go to the draw. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter's sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way. They'll be looking pretty good.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st down from the 28. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it. And for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Punts it out of the air. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good solid pickup on that play. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.